what's up, you guys? This is part 6 of the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Let's not get too far into the explanations. You can watch my Let's Plays to catch up. So let's go. Alright, let's go to Elin. We're going to talk to the crazy nurse. Hello, Elin.
I'm fine. Work's fine. Hilda's fading fast. Terry. Oh, you'd be pleased to know I don't have the locket anymore. I gave it back. All of it. Every single keepsake.
Good. Good for you.
I feel like you're clutching at straws. Maybe you should take a break.
How is Hilda?
Hilda's nearing the end. She's been sleeping a lot, not eating much. She hasn't been that argumentative either. Although, she did give me a vicious scratch yesterday.
Why did she scratch you?
It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know? I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've decided I'm going to do it tonight. She hasn't got much time left.
Maybe she wants to die.
Ask me something else. That one's a dud.
Are you going to kill Hilda?
Seriously? No, that isn't what I meant.
What did you mean?
I don't know.
You're useless. I swear. Elin is my least favorite because she is so hard to talk to. What did you mean?
I don't know anything about that.
Hint? Why did you give the locket back?
You told me to. Well, not in so many words, but you said I shouldn't have kept them. And what with Terry going around telling everyone I stole them, I didn't feel like I really had any choice. The locket, the watch, the ring. But I kept the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me. I wasn't supposed to mention her.
Huh, tell me about Sarah.
That doesn't really matter. Let's talk about something else.
I don't want to. Who is Sarah?
I don't know.
Ugh. Why did you keep the bird?
It was just a little china bird, sort of a yellowy blue pattern on it. I don't think it's worth anything.
Let's take a look at my questions so far. Why did you give the locket back, and why did she scratch you? And hello, Elin are both in dire need of follow-up. So let's see.
I'm fine. Work's fine. Hilda's fading fast. Terry. Oh, you'd be pleased to know I don't have the locket anymore. I gave it back. All of it. Every single keepsake.
Let's ask about Terry. Tell me about Terry.
Terry seems to have backed down since I gave the keepsakes back. Actually, it doesn't seem like she's been very well. Not her usual self. Maybe she's got a bug or something.
Why would Terry be sick? No. We don't have to follow up on that anymore. Okay, the scratch. Let's talk about the scratch.
It was nothing. I was just trying to give her meds. It's hard, you know? I'm trying to help her, but she keeps fighting me. It'll be better after she's seen her daughter. I've decided I'm going to do it tonight. She hasn't got much time left.
Does she want to see her daughter?
Is that really what you want to talk about?
Yes. I wouldn't have asked otherwise. What do you know about the paper spike?
It's true then. I'd heard Dr. Dekker was stabbed, but I didn't know for sure. It's weird. that whoever did it would choose the paper spike.
Why is that weird?
Dr. Dekker used to play with it in our sessions sometimes. You know, pick it up, handle it while we talked. I remember once, he pushed the spike through his skin. At this bit, here, between his thumb and his finger. He said he didn't think I'd mind the sight of blood, being a nurse and all that, but actually, there wasn't any.
Why wasn't there any blood?
I was a bit freaked out. At first, I thought it was a trick. A magic trick, you know? Like some kind of therapeutic test. Show the patient this retractable spike and see how they react. But it wasn't. The spike was real.
Are you going to shift into Hilda's daughter tonight?
That's the plan.
That sounds dirty.
I know. It sounds unbelievable, like I'm making it up. I wish I could prove it to you somehow. We could try shifting now.
Yeah.
Think of someone you really love. It might help if you close your eyes. Are you thinking of them? Can you picture them?
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I don't think it's going to work. On the bright side, that probably means you're not going to die anytime soon.
Score. Try again.
No.
Can you only shift if people are near death?
I feel like you're clutching at straws.
How do you know the paper spike was real?
Dr. Dekker gave me the paper spike to try. It wasn't fake. It was pretty sharp, actually. I don't know how he did it. He said he just thought that it wouldn't hurt him, so it didn't.
Alright, why won't it work?
That doesn't really matter. Let's talk about something else.
You are a very confusing young lady. Shifting does sound unbelievable.
It's tricky. I mean, I'll sound exactly like Hilda's daughter, but I try and keep it vague because I don't become her. I don't know what she would really say. I say things like, "It's okay, don't be scared, I love you, Mum," or "I love you, Dad." But it doesn't really matter what their relationship's like because it's not
Her
really
eyeliner
that.
is really bothering me.
I always do the Disney version. The best, most loving version. That's what my patients want to hear. And maybe deep down they know it's not the truth, but it's got to be better than the reality.
What is the reality?
The reality is that most of these people have been completely abandoned by their families, usually their children. If a mother abandons her children, it's scandalous. But if a son or daughter abandons their mother when she's dying after everything she's done for them, apparently that's just normal. I can protect my patients from that, even if it does take a little smoke and mirrors.
What's the point of shifting if patients know it's not the truth? Elin is the
really
hardest
matter if it isn't
person
the
to
truth?
question.
Isn't it worth it if it brings them peace? Tell me honestly, Doctor, do you really think that what I'm doing is wrong?
No, I don't think it's wrong.
Good, because I really feel this is something I have to do.
Okay, well, Elin's done for right now, so let's move on to someone else. Do we want to go to the loop guy or to the slutty mermaid? Alright, let's go to the slutty mermaid. Hello, Mariana.
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
Why do you feel blue?
I pay my rent to a landlady. I don't own my own place. I'm just passing through.
Why are you just passing through?
I never stay in one town very long. I get bored too easily. Once you've seen the same faces over and over again, you move. Like I said before, I like to move around a lot.
Okay, let's look at the questions. What is your rent?
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
I know that. What do you know? Did I ask her this?
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
Oh. Oh, that's what a paper spike is. I've been sitting here wondering what the hell a paper spike was. Who wasn't getting value for their money?
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars, though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
You mentioned seeing something beautiful.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams. Sometimes I'll dream about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere. I head towards it because it's warm and glowing like a beacon. When I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up.
It's almost like she thinks she's a mermaid. She holds her breath a lot. She's got the red hair going on. She's like that total Little Mermaid thing happening. Is that from your blackouts?
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session. But I think I will today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
Tell me about your checks.
I really don't know.
Maybe I have to spell it that way. Tell me about your checks. Oh, crap.
I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes a therapy check would bounce, but Dr. Dekker would be okay with it. Oh, my checks are fine though, don't worry.
Oh, great. So she's not gonna pay me. How rude, lady. Why do you go to bars and restaurants?
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
That doesn't make any sense. She's definitely got a split personality going on. She, on the one hand, likes to go dancing at a bar, or a nightclub, rather. On the other hand, she doesn't like crowds. She doesn't make any sense. It's like she's talking in circles. Don't you go to nightclubs?
I don't know anything about that.
Why don't you like crowds?
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Why would you attract attention?
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy.
Maybe you shouldn't go around kissing random dudes.
I don't want everyone seeing that.
Has anyone ever followed you to the beach?
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
What happens after they follow?
It depends where they follow me. If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
All right, Mariana's done. Okay, let's do Nathan, because I'm dying to see what he's going to say today. Let's see how, if he starts with I'm having a loop day, I swear to God, I'm going to freak out. Hi, Nathan.
I burned Hannah's rocking chair. The day moved forward. It was a good choice. I'm not sure I've got much left of hers now. I've burnt most of it, or given it away, just to make the days move forward. There was a moment when I was attacking a Salvation Army bin, but I gave in.
What's in the Salvation Army bin?
I accidentally put Hannah's diary into a Salvation Army donation bin. They're like huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom. I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
What was in the diary?
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny, because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me.
Aww.
She was going to break off the engagement. That she didn't love me anymore.
That's sad.
I regretted it.
I feel bad for Nathan, kinda. What did you regret?
I regretted that I mourned for Hannah so long. I regret the grief. I regret all the days I slept through because of it. Had I known she didn't love me anymore, things would have been different. I'm a bit angry now. If I had that day over again, I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
You wish you'd killed Anna?
You've asked me that
Hannah.
already.
Crap.
No. Wait, maybe that was yesterday. I don't know, anyway.
Why do I keep forgetting to ask about this damn paper spike? What can you tell me about the paper spike?
I didn't notice Dr. Dekker had a paper spike. I haven't really seen more than a foot in front of me since Hannah died.
Do you want to talk about Hannah?
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore? And thanks for the dating advice, by the way.
What dating advice?
You told me not to look for anyone else until I was ready. So I didn't. I've just been sitting at home, reading Hannah's diary, stewing. I ordered a pizza. A nice girl delivered it.
Tell me about the girl?
It took a week of days to get that pizza girl to smile. And you know what did it? A tip, as much as the pizza cost. So money does make you happy.
Sure. How much did you tip?
I don't know anything about that.
Is there anything else you want to tell me about Dr. Dekker?
I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
How did he give you more problems?
I started out with depression. Now I seem to repeat days. Even if you don't believe the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
Do they all start out with depression and then he just makes them crazier? Is that what happens? Why did you think Dr. Dekker was crazy?
I think that he possibly cursed other people, a bit like he cursed me. Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
How did Dr. Dekker curse you?
The curse. Well, remembered. I was hoping you'd forget. It's going to sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed him.
Why did you believe him?
I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed. I think he was going mad. He said he'd give me a demonstration.
What kind of demonstration?
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame. There was no flame, and then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere.
That is the worst.
And he tried to hypnotize me to make me forget it.
Why did he want you to forget it?
He'd become bored of me, so I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he hypnotized me, he didn't want to play with me anymore, so I got basic therapist.
Maybe. No. What basic therapist?
He told me lots of people get depression, to become more active, see more people. And although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be.
Oh. That was unexpected. Tell me about Jaya.
Yeah, I talked to her quite a lot. I'm not sure how many days of that she'd remember. She seemed to care, which is more I can say for Dekker.
If he's the one reliving the days, why would other people not remember talking to him? How can you tell me about the flame if Dr. Dekker said forget it?
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't. For whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
Why did you pretend?
I was scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along, keep coming to the sessions, pretend I hadn't seen what he'd done. It was awful, because I was suffering through the same days over and over again, but I couldn't talk to him about it, because he'd know.
That's really weird and kind of nonsensical. So let's go to Jaya and see what she has to say about Nathan, because it seems like there's a little something going on there. Take a look at the notes. Alright. Let's talk to Jaya, you bad little girl, you. Oh, well, no. Hello, Jaya.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
Gross. Why did Dr. do home visits?
You're asking about two different things.
Okay. Tell me about Dr. Dekker's home visits.
Yes, Dr. Dekker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office.
Gross.
I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
Tell me about Nathan.
I didn't really speak to Nathan that much at all, but I have this strange feeling that I know him really well. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Okay, why would you know Nathan? Well, I guess I already asked that. Tell me about Dr. Dekker.
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like he actually is here, watching over me. We had a connection. It's gone now, though. You can't have a connection with the dead, can you? Not for too long, anyway.
Do you need grief counseling today?
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped. And you're going to ask me how I feel today?
How do you feel today? I already knew that we asked that.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
Tell me about Mariana.
That's a strange question to ask. Are you feeling all right, Doctor?
I feel fine. Just trying to find out if Dr. Dekker was fucking Mariana. Let's see. Let's go visit Mariana real quick. Tell me about Dr. Dekker's home visits.
Dr. Dekker suggested home visits. I think he was probably checking up on his investment. You're not thinking of doing home visits, are you, Doctor?
No, I'm not doing home visits.
That's good. I'm not sure I can afford any more of your time.
Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. Let's go back to Jaya. Why do you need me where you can see me?
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak. Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
Ooh, spooky. Why would I hinder?
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
How did he lose sight of things? I'm going to assume we're talking about Dekker here.
I think he was so overwhelmed by the patients he was getting. His curiosity just got the better of him. There was a definite turning point.
What turning point?
Somewhere around the time Professor Alderby turned up, that seemed to unsettle him. And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I think it was all too much for him. I think I misjudged him. I hope you deal with it better.
How did you misjudge?
There's just a lot of crazy flying around, Doctor. Don't catch any of it.
It seems like there's plenty of crazy to go around, that's for damn sure. Do you see Mariana as competition? I don't know why, you're both really pretty.
Sorry, I didn't mean I was competing. I was happy Mariana was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
Tell me about your connection with Dr. Dekker. What kind of connection? How strong was your connection? There's gotta be a way to phrase this. Why would I want Mariana's address?
Doctor, if you don't want it, don't text me and ask for it. It's all right. I don't mind doing menial tasks for you. Someone has to do them.
I'm pretty sure I didn't text and ask for it. I didn't text and ask for her address.
Well, maybe someone sneaked your phone during a session and texted. I know they all look innocent, but if it's not nailed down, there's a good chance they'll walk away with it. You know, I used to have an iPad and a Surface.
Okay. Tell me more about your connection. I'm gonna get it out of you. Why was your connection with Dr. Dekker stronger? Oh my god! Why was your connection with Dr. Dekker stronger?
Dr. Dekker and I shared some philosophy. We'd both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and we agreed with a lot of what it said. Have you read that book, Doctor?
Tell me about, well, how's Ben?
I think that's all settled now. We are agreeing to pay Ben £5,000, and he's agreeing not to say anything about what he saw.
Well, that's good, I guess. What would he say?
I don't know anything about that.
What would Ben say about what he saw?
He thought he saw a creature
Oh, great.
coming out of Dr. Dekker's mouth. Well, at least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's not the kind of publicity that we need. Shiny, happy, sane people.
Tell me about psychokinesis.
No, that's not it.
Okay, I'm spelling it wrong.
Psychokinesis is the ability to change the physical world without actually touching it, just by using your mind. It's not just about bending spoons. It covers all sorts of things like telepathy, telekinesis, telesabalas.
What the
Shoot
hell
me,
is
I'm
that?
a Kojak fan.
What is, I don't know. I know what telekinesis is, but
That's not something I know about.
I know I spelled that wrong. Do you believe psychokinesis is real?
Like I said, all those cool things are in Cult of the Kinetic Mind, apart from Kojak, obviously. If you ever get a patient who thinks they can change the world with just their mind, then duck, just in case they can. But seriously, do a whole load of shrinking and make them better. Whether you believe in psychokinesis or not, you'll need to figure out your approach with those that do.
How do I need to figure out my approach?
How do you make people who think they have special powers better? Do you remain passive and support? Encourage them? Take them away?
I would take them away because they're fucking crazy. What do you know about the paper spike?
It's in that police report that I gave to you. You should really take a look at it.
I did look at it. Let's see. Tell me more about Nathan. Nope. Where were you on Valentine's night? We already asked that, like, twice.
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before.
Okay, well, we're finished with Jaya now. Let's try and continue and see what happens. Yes.
You can stop looking at me like that. You've made me do this. And don't try and escape. You're all tied up.
Oh, shit.
Now tell me the truth. Is this a dream?
Yes, this is a dream.
That's a good doctor. Yes, it's all a big dream. So let's get down to business. Do you believe that people can have kinetic powers?
No, I don't believe that people can have kinetic powers. Oh!
I think you like it when I hurt you, Doctor.
Bitch!
That's a worrying sign. People obviously have kinetic powers. That's how I'm here, testing you. Now, how do we treat people with kinetic powers? Do we encourage them or do we discourage them?
We discourage them, you crazy chick.
Very good, Doctor. That's the right answer. Remember it, or there will be consequences. Now, since I'm here, let's have a little bit of fun.
No!
Shall we? Doctor?
No! Oh! This bitch is crazy as hell. Alright, you know what? We're gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna see what comes next. Whew! That was something. Alright, well, we're gonna leave it there. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and let me know. Or you can subscribe to my channel and watch the rest of the Let's Plays. There's a whole playlist for the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. And I will see you guys in the next episode, which is going to be, I believe, episode 7. So, see you then. Bye.